knowledge. Friends, in our last lecture we were discussing about types of verbs. We had discussed about main verb and the helping verb. Today we will discuss about what is a helping verb and what are different types of helping verb. So today's lecture will be exclusively on helping verbs. So first of all we will see what is the definition of a helping verb. So when we define helping verb as the name is, it helps the other verb. And what is the other verb? It is definitely the main verb, the actual action of the subject. So first of all we look at the definition of the helping verb. Helping verb is commonly known as auxiliary verb. In our grammatical lectures we keep saying about auxiliaries or auxiliary verbs. They are helping verbs and they help the main verb to complete its meanings according to tenses and time or space or whatever the sense of the sentence becomes. So when we define helping verb in a sentence, helping verb is used to help the main verb. So main verb, as we already know, main verb is the main action of the sentence done by the subject. So main verb means action. कि actual action, actual function of the subject जो है उस sentence में क्या है? So if we ask the sentence what the subject is doing, then the answer will be given through main verb by adding some information. So helping verb helps the main verb. How it helps? It adds some information, and that information is no doubt will be about grammar, grammatical information, about tense. So with the help of a helping verb we come to know about which tense we are talking. हम किस टेंस में बात कर रहे हैं, हमें हेल्पिंग वर्ब की मदद से इस बात का पता चलता है कि वो जो एक्शन प्ले हो रहा है मेन वर्ब का, वो हेल्पिंग वर्ब की मदद से किस टेंस में वजूद में आ रहा है, वो कंप्लीट हो रहा है, वो जस्ट अगर हो रहा है. Then comes voice. Voice means active voice or passive voice. So helping verb also helps us whether the sentence is written in active voice or whether it is in passive voice. So if the doer of the action is present before the verb, then the sentence will be in active voice, and if the main or the actual doer is not present before the verb, then the sentence will be in passive voice. And then some possibility, permission, obligation, probability, so such type of senses are also present in the sentences, and it is given by helping verb. So helping verb give us whether it is showing our willingness, whether it is showing the possibility of the action, whether it is showing about the permission granted. So different type of such type of senses or voice or tenses. So this information is provided to us with the help of helping verb. So presence of a helping verb in the sentence is very crucial, very important, because we get more and more grammatical information by looking at the helping verb, about tenses, about voices, and about many more other information. So this is the definition of the helping verb. Now we will see what are the most common helping verbs are there. So when we talk about most commonly used helping verbs, they are used in various type of sentences and showing us different type of tenses also. For example, we have three most commonly used helping verbs. Number one is to be. Be shows the basic form and it is converted to its conjugated forms. Conjugated forms means all other forms that are derived from the principal base forms. So जब हम different sentences की बात करते हैं, different tenses में बात करते हैं, present, past या future में, then this base form is changed into different type of their conjugated forms or the forms that are derived from to be. For example, when we talk in present time, we use is, am, are. When we use past tense, we use was, were. And when we use past perfect tense, then this form is changed into been. Been that we use with has, have, or had, or in future will have or shall have. And then comes the form being. Being का हम इस्तेमाल तब करते हैं जब आप continuous tenses के active voice को passive voice में change करते हैं, और being जो है वो एक person की state of being को भी जाहिर करता है. For example, if we say being a doctor, our duty is to serve the patients. एक डॉक्टर के होने की हैसियत से हमें मरीजों की जो है वो देखभाल करनी चाहिए या उनको टाइम देना चाहिए. तो ये आपके स्टेट ऑफ बीइंग को भी शो करता है और एक्टिव टू पैसिव चेंज करने के लिए भी यूज किया जाता है. Then comes do. Do एक्चुअली एक मेन फंक्शन को भी जाहिर करता है, एक्चुअल एक्शन ऑफ द सब्जेक्ट को भी जाहिर करता है। सो अगर हम फिजिकल मीनिंग में देखें तो डू का जो फिजिकल मीनिंग बनता है वो है करना, किसी काम का करना। बट व्हेन वी टॉक अबाउट प्रेजेंट इंडेफिनिट टेंस, प्रेजेंट इंडेफिनिट टेंस में जब हम सेंटेंसेस को नेगेटिव और इंटेरोगेटिव शेप में लेके जाते हैं, then we use do as a temporary helping verb. We use do and does in present indefinite tense, and did is used as a helping verb in past indefinite tense to make negative or interrogative sentences. Then third most commonly used helping verb is have. Have takes its other forms. When we use it in present form, we use has or have, as we use different type of pronouns. And then comes had. Had is used when we talk about past tense, and both helping verbs are used to show the perfection of an action in present time or in past time. एक काम के मुकम्मल हो जाने की जो कैफियत है ये उसको ये उसका इजहार करते हैं कि एक काम जो है वो ज़माने हाल में या मौजूदा ज़माने में मुकम्मल हुआ है, या एक फंक्शन एक एक्शन जो है वो गुजरे हुए ज़माने में मुकम्मल हुआ था। Now we will discuss about the main two types of helping verbs. Number one is primary helping verb, and the second category is modal helping verbs. We sometimes name modal helping verbs as modals. So what are primary helping verbs? All the most commonly used helping verbs are primary helping verbs because they are mostly used without action. They are also used with the actual actions as helping verbs in different tenses. So to be, is, am, are, was, were, been, and being. For do, does, did, and have, has, have, and had. So these are the different conjugated or derived form of helping verbs with these most commonly used helping verbs. So these are the simple and basic form of helping verbs. When we talk about modal helping verbs, then there comes will, shall, can, could, may, might, would, should, must, and ought to. Friends, there are some sentences in which we are showing our willingness, we are showing possibility of an action. Sometimes we ask permission to perform an action, sometimes we seek apology, and in some sentences we show our obligation of an action कि जिसमें आप different type of senses को include करते हैं, different type of values को include करते हैं. So उन तमाम values में, उन तमाम sense of activities के अंदर we use modal helping verbs. So basically if we merge both of them, we can say these all are helping verbs, but depending upon their different type of activities in the sentences according to tenses, we have divided them into two parts. Now we will explain about the difference between primary helping verbs and modal helping verbs, why they cannot be used as modals and why modal helping verbs cannot be used as primary helping verbs. First of all, we will discuss about primary helping verbs, what are their different functions with some sort of examples. And number one, primary helping verbs are used to show state of being or possession of subject in the sentence. So एक sentence में एक subject की state of being, उसकी सूरत हाल, उसकी जो मौजूदा पोजीशन है उसके बारे में, and possession या उसकी मलकियत को शो करने के लिए हम प्राइमरी हेल्पिंग वर्ब्स का इस्तेमाल करते हैं. फॉर एग्जांपल, आई एम अ लॉयर, कि मैं एक वकील हूं. हियर वी हैव यूज्ड हेल्पिंग वर्ब एम टू शो द स्टेट ऑफ बीइंग ऑफ सब्जेक्ट आई. इन द सेकंड एग्जांपल, ही वाज अ डॉक्टर, कि वो एक डॉक्टर था. नाउ दिस सेंटेंस इज इन पास्ट फॉर्म. वी हैव यूज्ड the helping verb was to show the state of being of subject he in past form, कि गुजरे हुए जमाने में वो एक पोजीशन थी, वो एक state of being थी सब्जेक्ट की, तो उसको शो करने के लिए हमने helping verb was का यूज किया. In third example, they have an expensive building, कि उनके पास एक कीमती इमारत है. Now there is the sense of possession in this sentence. We have used helping verb have to show the possession of something with respect to the subject they. So here we have used primary helping verbs am, was, and have. And in the last sentence, she had a beautiful dress, कि उसके पास एक खूबसूरत लिबास था. Here we have used had as a helping verb to show the possession of the subject she with some noun in past tense के गुजरे हुए जमाने में आप किसी पोजेशन का जिक्र कर रहे हैं तो उसके लिए हमने जो हेल्पिंग वर्ब है वो had का यूज किया है. Now you can notice that in all these four sentences there is no action present. हमने किसी एक्शन का जिक्र नहीं किया. We have just discussed about state of being or possession of the subject in the sentences. These are very simple sentences and they come with just use of is, am, are, was, were, has, and, am, and had in the basic portion of all the tenses. So now we discuss about the second function of primary helping verbs. So the second function of primary helping verbs is they are used with main verb and help by giving information about tense or voice. So when we talk about different tenses, present tense, past tense or future tense in which some action is being played, so in that case helping verb help us that in which tense we are talking or in which type of tense we are talking, कि हम किस मेन टेंस में बात कर रहे हैं और उस मेन टेंस की कौन सी कैटेगरी के अंदर बात कर रहे हैं. सो प्राइमरी हेल्पिंग वर्ब की मदद से ना सिर्फ हमें उसके टेंस का पता चलता है बल्कि हमें उसकी वॉइस का भी पता चलता है कि आइदर द सेंटेंस इज रिटन इन एक्टिव वॉइस और इट इज रिटन इन पैसिव वॉइस. फॉर एग्जांपल आई एम सॉल्विंग माय पेपर. हियर वी कैन सी वी हैव यूज्ड हेल्पिंग वर्ब एम along with the main verb the actual action of the subject I. Solving हल करना. I am solving my paper. मैं अपना पेपर हल कर रहा हूँ. Now in this sentence helping verb helps us in which tense we are talking. We are talking in present continuous tense. When we use am with the progressive form or in continuous form, it means that the sentence is written in present continuous form or present continuous tense. In the second example, he was driving his car. Here we have used a helping verb was along with the main verb driving. So to drive is the actual function of the subject he. He was driving. So in which tense we are talking? We are talking in past continuous tense. Why I have changed the tense? Because helping verb has made it clear to me that the sentence is written in past form and the progressive form of verb made it clear that it is a progressive tense. So which tense is it? It is past continuous tense. He was driving his car. वो अपनी गाड़ी चला रहा था, अपनी कार चला रहा था. In the third example, she has deposited her dues. Here we have used primary helping verb has along with past participle or third form of deposit of the verb deposit. So this is the regular verb, a verb having same, second or third form. We mostly use ed at the end of the first form to make it a regular form of verbs or regular verbs. She has deposited her dues. So has as a helping verb is telling us that the sentence is written in which tense? Present perfect tense. In present perfect tense we use has or have along with past participle or third form of verb and it shows us that the action is completed in present time. So she has deposited her dues. It means that कि उसने अपने जो वाजिबात हैं या फीस वगैरह है जो वो जमा करवा दी है या जमा करवा चुकी है. In fourth sentence, did you close your business? क्या तुमने अपना कारोबार बंद कर दिया? Here we have used a helping verb did and the main verb close. The subject of the action is you. We have discussed earlier that do is used as most commonly used helping verb and the conjugate and did is the derived form of the helping verb do. Did is used in past tense. Did you close? क्या तुमने बंद कर दिया? So when we use did as a helping verb to make interrogative or negative sentences, it means that we are talking in past indefinite tense. Did as a helping verb हम past indefinite tense में sentences को negative या interrogative बनाने के लिए use करते हैं. Did के बाद हमने जो actual action है उसकी first form को use करना होता है because did as it is shows us that the action is done in past tense. Did you close your business? क्या तुमने अपना कारोबार जो था वो बंद कर दिया? So this is past indefinite tense. I do not make lame excuses. Here the helping verb do is used and then we have used the form of verb make. Here not is used to make the negative sense of the sentence. The subject of the verb make is I. I do not make lame excuses. Here The helping verb do tells us that the sentence is written in present indefinite tense. So in present indefinite tense, when we make negative or interrogative sentences, we use do as a temporary helping verb to make sentences negative or interrogative. So we just put not after the helping verb to make it negative. I will not make lame excuses कि मैं झूठे बहाने नहीं बनाता हूँ. So after do we use first form of verb. In the next sentence, they have already promoted him. They have already promoted. So we have used an adverb of time जो इस बात को इंडिकेट करता है कि एक काम पहले ही मुकम्मल हुआ है. They have. So we have used have as a helping verb, and after that we have used past participle form. This is a regular verb form. The subject of the sentence is they. They have already promoted. उन्होंने promote कर दिया है, तरक्की दे दी है him उसे. So when we use has and have along with the main verb, the past participle or the third form of verb, the sentence is written in present perfect tense. So present perfect tense जब मौजूदा ज़माने में हम किसी भी एक्शन के मुकम्मल होने की बात करते हैं, then we use has and have along with past participle form. In the last sentence, had you already told about his recovery? So here had is a helping verb, then we have used told. Told is the past participle form of the verb tell. Now here the subject of the verb is you. Had you already told, क्या आप पहले ही बता चुके थे about his recovery, उसकी सेहतयाबी के बारे में. So this sentence is written in past perfect tense. So in all these examples we came to know about different tenses, how it was possible. It was possible only with the help of all the helping verbs that we used in these sentences. तो helping verb की मदद से tenses को पहचानने में बहुत ज़्यादा आसानी हो जाती है. So these all are examples where primary helping verbs are used with the action verbs, with the main verbs, to tell us about in which tense and in which voice we are talking. So if we talk about voice, अगर हम voice की बात करते हैं तो voice में हमें दो चीजें मिलती हैं, active voice and passive voice. Active voice में जो actual doer of the action होता है वो sentence में start में मौजूद होता है, जबकि passive voice में actual doer of the action जो है वो verb के end में या verb के बाद जो है use किया जाता है. So अगर हम इन तमाम sentences में देखें, the actual doer of the sentence is present in the beginning of the sentence. Actual doer mean the actual subject of the sentence, कि उस action को perform करने वाला जो noun है वो sentence के शुरू में ही मौजूद है. But what happens when the sentences are in passive voice? We have made passive voice of these four examples. They are written in active voice, and these sentences are written in passive voice. For example, in active voice, I am solving my paper. The actual subject of the sentence is present before the helping verb, and my paper is the object of the sentence, because what is the object of the sentence? Object is the receiver of the action. कि वो noun या वो pronoun जिस पर action जा रहा है, जो action के ज़ेरे असर है, कि जो action है वो किस noun पर किया जा रहा है, उसे हम object कहते हैं. So अगर हम इस sentence को passive voice में लिखते हैं, My paper is being solved by me. अब हमने कौन सी मॉडिफिकेशंस की हैं कि आपने एक्टिव वॉइस के ऑब्जेक्ट को सब्जेक्ट बना दिया और एक्टिव वॉइस के सब्जेक्ट को आप एंड में लेके चले गए. उसके बाद आपने जो प्रेजेंट पार्टिसिपल फॉर्म है उसको बीइंग लगा के आपने पास्ट पार्टिसिपल बना दिया. इन द सेकंड एग्जांपल, he was driving his car. So in the passive voice we have made object of the sentence in active voice as the subject of the sentence in passive voice. We made subject of the sentence in active voice as the object in passive voice, and we have changed the present participle form as being plus past participle form. In the third example, she has deposited her dues in active voice sentence. We made object of this sentence as subject in the passive voice. We made subject of the sentence in active voice as object in passive voice, and then we have changed the helping verb here because this helping verb is used with respect to this noun. Here she as a singular noun we use has, but in passive voice her dues is in plural form. So in plural form we have used the helping verb have. So we have used have, then added been, and then added the form of verb deposited, past participle form. And in our last sentence, did you close your business? We have changed did with helping verb was. We have used the object of the sentence in active voice as subject of the sentence in passive voice, and then we use first form into past participle or third form, and then the subject of the sentence in active voice is changed into the object in the passive voice. When we talk about passive voice सेंटेंस में जो ऑब्जेक्ट होता है वो हमेशा शुरू में यूज किया जाता है, एज माई पेपर, हिज कार, हर ड्यूज एंड योर बिजनेस। अब इसको हम बनाते कैसे हैं? पैसिव वॉइस में कभी भी प्रेजेंट पार्टिसिपल फॉर्म या फर्स्ट फॉर्म यूज नहीं की जाती। पैसिव वॉइस सेंटेंसेस में हम हमेशा पास्ट पार्टिसिपल फॉर्म यूज करते हैं। अगर एक्टिव वॉइस में प्रेजेंट पार्टिसिपल मौजूद है तो उसकी आईएनजी को रिमूव करने के लिए हम हेल्पिंग वर्ब बीइंग का इस्तेमाल करते हैं, जो कि हमने मोस्ट कॉमनली यूज्ड हेल्पिंग वर्ब में भी पढ़ा था कि टू बी कैन बी चेंज इनटू बीइंग व्हेन वी यूज इन पैसिव वॉइस सेंटेंसेस। So we use being to convert present participle into past participle, being and third form, and then we added a preposition by in the passive voice sentences. तो जितने भी passive voice sentences हैं उनमें अगर subject और object दोनों मौजूद होते हैं, then we always use by before the subject of the active voice। कि ये जो फंक्शन है ये इसकी वजह से किया गया है, by भी मुझसे किया गया है, मेरी तरफ से किया गया है। In the second sentence, so this sentence is in present continuous tense. In the second example, he was driving his car. His car was being driven. Here, present participle form driving is changed into being driven. So ing form को हमने change कर दिया being के साथ और drive को हमने past participle बना दिया. Then we have added by before the actual subject of the sentence. His car was being driven by him. And then her dues have been deposited by her. Her dues have been deposited. Passive voice बनाने के लिए as have बतौर helping verb जब भी यूज किया जाएगा उसके बाद हमने been लाजमी लगाना है। जैसे हमने progressive tense में is, am, are या was verb के बाद हमने being लगाया। The reason is उसकी वजह ये है नंबर 1 कि हमने फॉर्म ऑफ वर्ब को चेंज करके पास्ट पार्टिसिपल फॉर्म में चेंज करना होता है, और दूसरी बात क्योंकि ये एक्चुअली एक्टिव सेंटेंस नहीं होता, इसकी सेंस ये होती है कि किस सब्जेक्ट की मदद से ये काम किया जा रहा है। वी यूज बीन एंड आफ्टर इट वी यूज पास्ट पार्टिसिपल फॉर्म एंड वी यूज बाय। Was your business closed by you? So here we have used was in place of did. So there is no use of do, does or did in passive voice sentences. If there is do or does present in passive voice, we use is, am, are, and if there is did present, we will use was or were. So did चूंकि past tense में use होता है तो हम उसको change कर देंगे was were से। do और does चूंकि present tense में हम use करते हैं तो उसको हम change कर देंगे is, am and are के साथ जब हम sentence को present में passive voice बनाते हैं। Was your business closed? Now here closed is past participle form of verb closed by you. Passive voice sentences regular sentences नहीं होते। Passive voice sentences actually तब किए जाते हैं जब आपने अपनी बात में जोर देना होता है। एक नॉर्मल कन्वर्सेशन में हम एक्टिव वॉइस में ही बात करते हैं, लेकिन जब आपने अपनी बात पे जोर देना होता है, जब आपने अपनी बात के अंदर एम्फेसिस करना होता है, then we rarely use passive voice sentences. So this is all about primary helping verbs. They are used to show state of being or possession of the subjects, and they also used with the main verbs by giving some grammatical information and make us clear about tenses and voices of the sentences. So this was all about primary helping verbs. On tomorrow inshallah we will discuss about modal helping verbs, their definitions and how can we use them in the sentences in active voice or in passive voice sentences. So मैं उम्मीद करता हूँ कि ये तमाम इंफॉर्मेशन आपको समझ आ गई होगी. If you have any question, you can share your opinion. So next day we will meet again with some sort of information about modal helping verbs. Till then अपना बहुत ज़्यादा ख्याल रखिएगा. Thank you so much and Allah Hafiz.